Hello, everyone. Welcome to your stretch break today. My name is Elena. We are going to get started. I'm going to turn off this light. All right. Go ahead and find some space in your space. We are going to start standing. Let me know if you can't see me. Make sure to pin me, hear me, the whole 9 yards. All right. All right. Hello and welcome, everyone. All right. We're going to start with our feet planted into the floor. Go ahead and rock those feet forward and back. Spread out those toes and really feel the floor with those feet. Happy Monday, everyone. We're going to bring those arms all the way up and reach up to the top. Feel free to interlock those hands together. Lift up out of that spine. We're just going to rock side to side. We're not reaching far to the side, just until you feel that stretch right underneath those arms. And from here, we're going to bring those arms back. Nice and wide. And nice big circles. And same thing to the front. We are going to bring the arms all the way back and around. All right, bring those arms up. Palms facing towards me. Think nice right angles with those arms. We're going to close in front and open nice and wide. Closing in front and open. Elbows come in, squeezing them into the sides. Reach those arms out and squeeze them back in. One more time. Good job. Reach those hands around, interlock the fingers behind, pull those shoulders back and down. Take a nice big breath in and relax those arms. Take the shoulders, let's roll them up, back, and down for some nice shoulder rolls. Also take notice of how you're standing. If you tend to stand with an arch, try to tuck those hips underneath and point that tailbone down towards the floor with nice soft knees. Helps that low back a little bit. Still rolling those shoulders back. Feel free to bring both directions. All right. Go ahead and take that chin down to the chest. Let the head hang here. 3 big deep breaths with your chin either on your chest or pulling towards your chest very lightly. Rock the head slowly to the right side, lifting up. So you feel that stretch down the left, and then you're going to rock it forward, back down to the chin to the chest, and rock all the way over to the left. Feeling that stretch on the right side. Repeat, bring the chin down. So you're making a nice little semicircle. And back down over to the left. Good, bring it all the way up. We're going to turn and look over our right shoulder and over our left. Right arm is going to come up, placing it on top of our head, giving it a nice, gentle pull. Left hand can come behind the back, right on that low back portion. Also, as a reminder to keep those hips a little bit tucked forward, think nice flat back. And we're going to release, same thing, other side. Left arm up over the head, right hand behind. Well, hope you guys enjoy my Lilo and Stitch socks today. It's laundry day. Go ahead and take those hands behind, and we're going to pull those arms back as we hinge it at the hips for a nice little stretch in those shoulders and in our hamstrings. If that is too much stretch for you, come on up and just keep those arms lifting up and down. All right. We are going to take it onto our right leg. Left knee is going to come up and behind. First, we are just going to balance. I'm throwing some balance exercises at you today. Nothing crazy. Don't worry. So we're just going to hold it on this right leg. Feel that floor with all of your toes. Find your center. And if you have solid balance, take it up a notch. Feel free to lift up onto the toe. If you're feeling like you're a ballerina today, go for it. Bring it back down. We're going to do the same thing on the left. Every so often, we want to add in that nice balance exercise. Strong core. Hold it. Again, if you're feeling good, or if you have something to hold on to as well for a little bit of support, roll it up onto the toes. See how long you can balance for. Bring it back down. Feet hip width apart. We're going to bend the knees. I want you to send those knees past the toes a little bit. I know, crazy. Just so that we get that stretch in those calves. And throughout those ankles, we're going to straighten it back up. We're going to bend at the knees. Press them forward. Press those heels down into the floor as you're stretching. Your stopping point might be a little bit shorter or further than mine, and that's fine. Bring it back up. All right, back onto our left leg. Go ahead and grab that right leg. Again, if you have something to hold on to, go ahead and grab onto it. And you want to gently pull that leg in just to stretch out that nice quad and hip flexor. Being very gentle. If you haven't moved yet today, that's okay. Just take it a little slow. I have not moved yet today. Go ahead and switch legs. Remember your breath throughout all of these. Keep breathing. And if you find a stretch a little too intense, just ease off of it. All right, release that leg. We're going to roll up onto those toes. We're going to stretch our feet today. We're going to roll it all the way up and all the way back down. So rolling up, find your balance, and down. One more time, we're going to roll up through those feet. Trying to keep those ankles in line. As you get up, your ankles might want to splay out to the sides like that. Try to think of pulling them in line and balance that weight all over the feet. All right, bring it back down. Take that right foot, stick it out, heel into the ground, hinging at the hips, bring it back. Standing hamstring stretch. You can reach for that right toe. If this is a little too much stretch for you, you can elevate that foot, put it up on something and do the same thing. Choose the level that works best for you. Good, other side. Press that leg and hips back. Pull those toes up towards you. Hold it here. Feel free to rotate that foot out to the side, turning it out and in to target a little bit different aspects of that stretch. And back to standing. Feet hip width apart. We're going to take that right foot. We are going to flip it over so that those toes are curled underneath if you can. If that's enough stretch, you hold it right here. You should feel that through the front of your ankle. And of course, in those toes as well. Sometimes we forget about how important having mobility and flexibility in our feet are. All right, relax that foot, stick it out in front of you, find that balance. Give it 3 rolls in each direction. If you're like me, you might hear snap, crackle, and pop. All right, and we're gonna switch back to that left side. Left foot, tuck those toes under, press it through. And if you have really flexible feet and you want to make this a little bit harder, you're just going to come up onto that other leg and elevate that toe so that this leg is straight. But that's if you're very flexible on your feet and you really want that nice deep stretch. Good, all right, come on and release that one. Stick that left leg out in front, find your balance first. Ankle rolls both directions. All right. Go ahead and step to the back of your space. And we are going to roll it down nice and slow through your vertebrae all the way down. And we're going to walk those hands out nice and slow. Through your down dog, down into your plank position. And we're going to bring that left leg forward. Making sure that that ankle is in line with your knee. Left arm comes up, we turn and rotate. Good, we're gonna bring both hands on the inside of that foot. And you can stay up here and hold here, otherwise you can drop this back knee down, tuck the toe under, and you're gonna same thing, press those hips a little bit forward. You can have both hands on the inside or rest this one here. You wanna keep those hips square to the front. Good, you can drop it down onto the elbows if you are so inclined. If you have enough flexibility, we can bring it down a little bit lower. It is a tough one. Bring it back up. All right. Here we go. We're going to bring it back into our plank position. So both hands down, tuck the toe back up, high lunge. Send that left leg back. Hold your plank for about 3 seconds, because why not? We're going to walk those hands back in to our feet until we get to our forward fold, and we're going to reverse it. Slowly come on up, rolling through that spine. And we are going to repeat. Bring it down, roll through that spine. Hands touch, slowly walk it out. Strong core, plank for about 3 seconds. Right leg comes forward. Adjust your positioning so that you're, again, nice right angle with that leg. Right arm is going to come up in the air. Bring it back in line, both hands on the inside of that foot. We're going to drop that back knee down, tuck the toe under, and stay right here. Pressing those hips forward. Good, drop it down onto the elbows if you can. Bring it back up. Rock it back and forward. We're going to send it back all the way up to our plank. Leg comes back. Walk the hands into the feet. Roll it up. And we're going to take a seat on the floor for our last couple of exercises. We are going to do a couple more. We are going to come into our stag position. I have my right leg in front, whichever one you land in first is fine. Lean it over. You can bring elbows down. This is your little bit of a more modified pigeon pose. If you'd like to take it up a notch and do more of an advance and stretch a little deeper, you can send this left leg out straight and come on up into a full pigeon and adjust this right leg so it's more of a right angle. I'm not that flexible in my hips anymore, so I cannot pull it out that far, but everyone's at different levels. Bring it down onto those elbows. Take 3 big breaths. Feeling that stretch in those hips and that low back. Good, we're gonna bring it back to those stag-legged position. So bring your legs so that they're in pretty much 2 90-degree angles in front of you. Hands up. Lean it onto the butt. Toes stay down, knees come up. We rotate, we face the left side. We do the same thing, back to the right. One more time, over to the left. And we will lean forward for our pigeon. or staying in our stag position. The choice is yours here. Nice. All right. We're going to bring it up. Is that a bug? There's a bug on my floor. Okay. We're going to bring it up into our butterfly position. Pressing those feet together, pulling the shoulders down, sitting up nice and tall. Take a nice big breath in. We're going to slide the feet out just a little bit in front of us so you have more of a diamond shape. We're going to turn, twist, and look behind. And same thing, turn and look behind to your left. Reach those hands towards those feet. If you can reach past them, go for it. I know we are a minute over time, so if you have to hop off, you are more than welcome to. Otherwise, we're going to take a couple more deep breaths. And leaning it forward, slowly extending those legs out straight in front of us into our nice hamstring stretch, reaching for those toes. We're going to hold it here for 15 seconds. And I want you to just breathe into it, feeling that stretch all the way down your hamstrings, calves, and pulling those toes back towards you. And inhale, slowly roll up out of it. Roll those shoulders back. And give yourself a high five for showing up today. Thank you guys so much for stretching with me. If you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know in the chat. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your Monday, everyone. Thanks. Thank you. Everyone. So glad to see everyone on. Hope your Monday is a little bit less Monday.